call along Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth, peace, and salutation to the hopeful elects. Double honor to the elders of the GMS camps and the other states. And shalom to you. And shalom to you, Aquims, you women. You are establishing your relationship with Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and you're searching for a righteous male covering to bond with, to connect with, and to go into the kingdom of heaven with. Shalom. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother, Meshaba, here in the city of Detroit. Today's lesson is on Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21, talking about uh, these rebellious sons, children. Yeah, yeah. These rebellious sons, children, the children that they have are nothing more than bad seeds. Flat out bad seeds. They're always doing something dumb or stupid or violent or death wish or some mess that they always doing. They act like little demons. They don't even act like children. They don't even act like children. They do stuff that just makes you like, wow, this is a child? No. And some of these kids are possessed by demons, by jinns, by poltergeists, by some goddamn body. But they possessed a lot of these kids. The Bible tells us, Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24, in her minstrel, they do bring forth monsters. And that's what a lot of these children are, monsters. So, hey, only thing that you can do is prepare a slaughter for them. So this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children. You see, for whose children? The two-thirds. The two-thirds and the heathens and the Edomites. Their children are way wild and all outside. And they are always doing something dumb, some mischief, something wrong all the time. And you can't trust them. You can't trust none of these young people today. They growing up being wild. Here it is. They already doing carjackings at age 11. At age 11, they doing carjackings at age 11. And so, they just so wild. And they out hoeing already at age 12. Hoeing. I mean, wow. This is a crazy setup for the iniquities of their fathers. You see, they got to pay for that. For what the different things that their father has done. Okay, they got to pay for all that, because, in some cases, you have people where they don't try to monitor their children at all. This woman that lives downstairs, and her children are wild down there at 10 and 7 and 2, and they act completely wild. The oldest one acting like he's always trying to attack the other two. They be down there screaming and hollering and banging and booming and dumping and slamming and doors and all kinds of craziness. Always noise going on down there. Because of the craziness, the wicked spirits that's in these children. They got from their daddy. These rebellious sons is their daddies. That they do not rise. Right. We don't want them to rise. They right now die and lay into a grave and we be good. We care. We don't even care. You see? Flat out, we don't. We don't, because guess what? This too must pass. That they do be slaughtered. That they do be slain. And that they do be judged. You see, that they do not rise nor possess the land. You see? No. No, we don't want them to possess the land, especially these Edomite children. No, especially these little hatchet children. We don't want their children to rise and possess the land, because one, the land that they in over there is ours. Okay, that's 2. 3, and they've been raised up believing a lie that they are the real biblical Jews, and they're not. They don't have anything to do. They are modern day Jews, but they are not the biblical Hebrews of the Bible. That's us. That's us, flat out. Nor fill the face of the land with cities. No, we don't want them to build no cities, no this, no that, no anything. It's for them to be destroyed, really. You see, all this wickedness has come about because of the children of the heathens, the two-thirds, and the Edomites. They're wild and all outside. Little demons. They can't be trusted. You can't count on them for anything. Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord. That's his plan, to rise up against them. That's the reason why Yahweh Shai said, Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8, wait for me to rise up on the prey. Okay? Wait for me to rise up on and pray, because when Yahweh Shai, his desire is to gather all the nations together and pour out his indignation, his righteous anger out upon them. So that's what needs to happen to him, flat out. You see, saith the Lord of hosts. You see, of his armies, and cut off from Babylon the name. You see, it's time to cut the name off. You see, from Babylon and remnant, you see, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord. It's time to cut them down. Straight. It's time for Babylon to be destroyed, America. It's time for this great whore to be burned, you see. And all the rebellious sons and harlots, time for them to be judged. And their children, it's time for them to be judged. Flat out. Thus says Yahweh Shai. Verse 23, I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction. And you know what that is? That when the nuclear bombs hit and they land on the ground, there's a percussion wave of not only sound but utter destruction and fire that sweeps the land and just mows down all the houses and buildings and everything. Just destroys it all. Sets it all ablaze. It all ablaze. Saith the Lord of hosts. You see? Judgment of Assyria. They're talking about Babylon, America. To Assyria. The Lord of hosts had sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. You see? The thoughts of the Almighty are much greater than our thoughts. Way greater than ours. Ours is puny, patty, little nothing compared to theirs. And don't even our thoughts don't even exist. You know, we should be grateful and happy that the Lord even hears our prayers. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand. You see? Once Yahweh Shai has set something to be, remember, Yahweh is the judge of all matters. Nothing happens one way or the other unless he sanctioned for it to happen. Flat out. That I will break the Assyrian, that means these Edomites, in my land. You see, and those little hats. You see, those Amalekites. You see, and trying to pose as if there's an actual real Jew race. There is no real Jew race of people. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Jew is an invention. The word Jew was taken from Judah. Okay, the little hats took Judah, the J-U, and Jew, and changed it from J-U to J-E-W, and then converted to Judaism. Okay, and then they call themselves Jews, just like that. Generational converts is what they are, flat out. And upon my mountains tread him underfoot. You see, because the time is coming for Esau is Edom to drink the dregs. It's time for him to drink of the cup that we've drunken from. Okay, it's time for Esau is Edom to be spoiled and to be plundered and to be dashed to pieces. You know, all these things. They have their children, you know, slayed and slaughtered and did all kinds of ways and cooked and ate and all these different things that they did to us. It's going to play all back on them. Then shall his yoke depart from off them. You see. Because this yoke of iron that Esau is Edom has upon us, it's time for it to be removed, because Esau is Edom. He has reached his boundary lines for his kingdom. You see, the power of the righteousness, the power and the statue of of greatness and different things. Our power, the kingdom, is to be what restored unto us, restored unto Israel. And that's what time it is. And his burden depart from off their shoulders. You see? You see? You see? We no longer need the burdens of Esau, Edom's upon us. You see, all this is coming to a close. Many great kingdoms have lasted for only 250 years. And right now, America has been striding real good for like 249, 250, 251 years. So it's only a matter of time now. This is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole world. You see, because we all have to everybody's going to have to be subjugated to seeing Esau is kingdom crumbling and him like iron rusting. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, because as iron rusts, so does their ways. Flat out. And this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations. Talking about Yahweh Shai. It's time that the nations be judged. They took counsel against us. Okay, Psalms 83. They took counsel against us. Well, it's time for them to be judged. It's time for them to go through the hardship of what they put us through, especially Esau is Edom. For the Lord of hosts hath purposed, and who shall disannul it? Right. There's no one that is able to undo what Yahweh has done. What Yahweh has set forth, when he speaks, his word does not go out and return back void. It goes out to accomplish what it sets out to do, as he has set forth for it to do. And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? No one. No one should turn back the hand of Yahweh. Well, that's the mightiest hand. You see? The earth is his footstool. You see? And so who shall build a house for him? Right. Verse 28. In the year that King Ahaz died, whose was this burden. Okay? Okay. And so listen. I want to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and close it out right there, because this is about to go straight off into a whole lot of bunch more. And I wanted to come up here. We can go back up here to verse 21, right? And I just want to read a few precepts on this right quick, to give further understanding about this part concerning Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Okay. And so some precepts on that would be starting right here. Let's see. We're going to start it right here. We're going to start it right here. Exodus 20 and 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. No, because what we need to do is first come out from amongst them. Come out from the rest of the world. Don't bow down to them. Don't take on their sayings, their doings, their ways. Don't bow down to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't bow down to their gods. The Bible says our people going home to serve false gods. Don't do that. Nor serve them. Nope, don't serve them. Don't do anything that satisfies them. In fact, give them hell. For I, the Lord, thy God, am a jealous God. You see? And Yahweh is jealous when we show more attention to the world than him. James chapter 4, verse 4. Friendship with the world is enmity with Yahweh. You see? Flat out. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children until the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. You see? Because remember, back in ancient days, they made it clear they wanted Barabbas, a drunken murderer. They rejected the Lord. They wanted him crucified. Okay? So, and they said that let his blood be on their children's hands. Okay? And stuff on their children's hands. Okay? So, bam. When the time comes. This is Leviticus chapter 26, verse 39. And they that are left of you shall pine away, in their iniquity, your in iniquities in your enemies' lands. You see? Because the time has come when the people are going to wake up and realize what need to be done now in the land over here in America, you know, is for the people to start making way for Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. And it's time for them to understand that this Babylon kingdom that they love so much is in fact coming to a close. And there's nothing that they can do about it but accept it. And also in the iniquities of their fathers shall they pine away with them. You see? You see? You see? Flat out. So we can go ahead and close it out right there. Lord will, you were edified by today's lesson or inspired or motivated to put together some precepts that you would make an edifying video that you would feed the sheep. Because remember, as always, as good shepherds of the Lord, our job is to feed the sheep. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, hold on, stay strong. We ain't got long. We just continue doing what Yahweh Shai said. Stay steadfast in the word till he return. Okay, and that's what it's about. And no matter what's going on, not allow the wickedness of the children of these people to wear you down. Because remember, they're always trying to wear down the saints from every direction. We just got to maintain standing and staying strong. Okay, no matter what, flat out. You see, flat out. So we can go and end this off. We'd like to give all praises and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and salutation to the hope for the elect. Shalom to the hope for the elect.